and slashes the creature, forcing it to drop the girl on top of Ichigo. The woman explains that the monster is an evil spirit known as a hollow, and it was attracted by Ichigo's unusually high spiritual powers. Before they can finish talking, the creature attacks Rukia by launching its head while she blocks the monster and barely knocks it back in time. She tries to launch her own attacks, but is quickly captured by the hollow as it charges up a large amount of energy in its mouth. Luckily, Rukia is able to break free using her spells and knocks the monster flying in the air while she drops onto a car. Ichigo runs towards the Soul Reaper and realizes that she's badly hurt from the previous fight. Rukia tells the man that she has to transfer her Death God powers to Ichigo by stabbing him so that he may fight the monster and save their souls. Seeing that the creature has recovered so quickly from the attack, the man has no choice but to accept her offer as she stabs him using her sword. The hollow charges forward to attack, but a shadow slashes the monster and lands closely behind the giant. It turns out that Ichigo has successfully gained the powers of a Soul Reaper as he cuts off the spirit's arm in a single strike. The monster charges in furiously, but Ichigo is able to slash the hollow right in the middle, splitting the creature in half as it vanishes from the human world. Ichigo wakes up the next day, thinking that it was all a dream, but is quickly brought back to reality after seeing a large hole on the walls. Surprisingly, his family seems to have lost all their memories of the previous night and thinks that it was a truck that broke in. The man goes to school like usual, but after seeing his friends in the classroom, he's shocked to see Rukia walk in as well, pretending to be a new student. The girl grabs Ichigo right away and tells him to not say a word, threatening to kill him if he does. Rukia explains that she can't go back to her dimension known as the Soul Society because she accidentally gave all her powers to Ichigo. She needs to get them back right away or else she won't be able to fight any hollows and be trapped here forever. Rukia puts on a special glove and charges towards Ichigo, pushing his soul out of his body. She grabs onto the man's giant sword and tells him to stab it into her body so that he can release all his power into her once again. Unfortunately, the ritual didn't work as Ichigo's energy level is apparently very impotent right now. The only way they can successfully transfer the power is if the main character got stronger through training, or else his body will not survive the process. Ichigo is not very fond of this idea as he only wants to go back to his normal life. He returns home later that day, only to find that Rukia is hiding inside his closet as she has nowhere to go. Ichigo tells her to get out right now, but she refuses, telling the man to accept his fate. Their argument is interrupted by Ichigo's father, who barges in after hearing a woman's voice. He knocks the son away and opens the closet doors, only to see that it's empty inside. The father tells Ichigo to not bring any girls home and warns him about the child supports that he'll have to pay, speaking from the man's own experience.